Underage and undercover. Southern California teenagers are helping to stop the vaping epidemic by teaming up these days with police. Tonight, only the NBC4i team shows you how police are putting shop owners to the test here.
The test: will they sell to someone who isn't old enough to buy? Investigative reporter Lolita Lopez takes us along.
Violation.
Okay, and our decoy's out. Looks like he's got a violation.
See it in his hands?
Yes.
At store?
And it's confirmed we have a violation.
After store.
Looks like we have a purchase.
This teenager is buying vapes and other tobacco products he has no business getting his hands on.
This is a puff bar. It's similar to a Juul vaping product. This is watermelon flavored. I'm right behind you guys. So
the I-team with the LAPD watching their special operation, an effort to crack down on retailers selling to minors. Remember, you have to be 21 to buy tobacco products.
How often are you seeing something like this in underage hands?
I would say probably about half the time when we go into a vape shop, we're able to buy something like this.
It works like this. Police send in underage decoys, teens who want to be officers themselves. We're blurring this young man's face so we don't blow his cover.
And what are stores supposed to do when your decoy goes in?
What we hope that they would do is, number one, recognize that this is a very youthful looking person, and they would immediately ask for ID and look at that ID and verify the age.
Sergeant Fernando Garcia says in California, it's an easy thing to do.
Anytime they see an ID that's portrait style ID like this, it has a red line on it, and they need to check that red line because on that red line it tells you when the kid turns 21.
At this market in South LA, police say the clerk never even asked for an ID, and there's something else that bothers them.
The shop that just sold to the underage decoy is just right across the street from the high school.
Correct, and that's for us, that's a big concern. Absolutely. We want to make sure that especially these locations that are so close to the high school are doing a good job of checking IDs and verifying.
While we are with police, 3 out of 5 stores end up selling to the teen. None wanted to talk with the I-team. And those stores aren't alone. The LAPD tells the I-team their underage decoys visited more than 2,200 locations across Los Angeles last year. 499 of them broke the law. That bothers officers like Paul Strauss. Turns out he's not just helping to stop teens from getting their hands on vapes, he's also an anesthesiologist at Cedars-Sinai, dealing with those who end up getting sick.
So you're seeing these lung illnesses coming into your hospital?
Yeah, definitely. And it's happening all over, and unfortunately it's young kids.
And that means these officers and the underage decoys will stay busy, with a warning to shop owners. You never know where they'll pop up next.
I think we're headed in the right direction, but we're not quite there yet.
Yeah, and he says part of that is about education and enforcement. They're really trying to help people understand why they shouldn't be selling to minors, tobacco to minors in the first place.
I'm curious, so what happens to the clerk who is selling to the minors?
The clerk is actually the person who gets the citation, and it can be up to a $1,000 fine. But here's the thing, they can go to court and actually go to a class, which then they're learning and getting educated about why they shouldn't be selling to minors and the dangers of tobacco for young people.
Kind of like if you get a ticket or something. You
Exactly.
Go to. So what about the stores or the store owners themselves?
Yeah, the stores are also on the hook. So the first time it's a warning, the second offense is a fine, and the third, they cannot sell tobacco products at all. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Thanks,
All right.
Lolita.
Thank you, Lolita. Appreciate it.